Hey team, No Comfort Zone. Today we're going to be talking about second chances. I'll see you on the inside.
Welcome.
Attention, please.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome to the No Comfort Zone podcast. It's time to get out of your comfort zone and live on purpose. Broadcasting to the world from Rockford, Illinois. This is your wake-up call.
Warning.
You are the solutions to all your problems. Stop thinking average. Become the hero version of yourself. Every day, every time, without fail, no exceptions. It all matters. You've entered the No Comfort Zone. It's time for a reality check.
So it's a Tuesday afternoon. I'm leaving work. I'm headed back to the house. It's technically a day off for me, but I just had a good conversation with my wife based on the book that I'm listening to, and it's called Winning. It's from Tim Grover. And so there's a part in the book that talks about being selfish and the benefits of being selfish and the true definition of selfish. And I just realized how selfish I am. And I want to say that in a good way for me. And what selfish, good way for me. What I mean by that is I'm always trying to learn more. I'm always trying to do more. And yeah, I'm always trying to earn more. I want to do more in my relationships. I want to be more of a better person of what I can be. I want to live to my potential, and I always push myself. And I am interested in winning at all levels. But there's a price to pay for that. And there's really people around you that need to support you and understand who you are as a person. If you truly want to reach levels of success, and still, be happily married and all that other stuff, there has to be an understanding. And my wife gets it. My wife completely understands how crazy I am when it comes to competition, how crazy I am about wanting to achieve these amazingly high goals. And at first, most people just think you're crazy. And then after a while, it just becomes like, well, that's just the way he is. And yeah, for a while, my wife thinks I'm crazy, but she also thinks I'm kind of cool. And it's at that point in the book where I decided to reach out and call her. And the reason I'm podcasting right now is because of the conversation that I actually had with her and about some of the things that I'm pursuing. And I just wanted to let her know that I appreciate her supporting me in everything that I'm trying to do. In my professional life and what I do for my everyday job, that takes a lot of time and a lot of energy. And it's definitely not an easy job, but it's very rewarding for the people I get to work with every day, the customers I can serve in the community that I'm in, and the industry that I'm in. I love it. And it's been a love-hate relationship, but I do get to work for some great people, and I get to work with some great people. So that being said, I'm trying to hit that to a whole new level and trying to take that organization to a level that it's never seen before, but I know is there. And I'm trying to live in that potential. And I do use the No Comfort Zone blueprint every day, every time, without fail, no exceptions to help me with that. In addition to that, from another side of you, relationships. I'm trying to enhance the quality of my relationships, and I do that with the blueprint every day, every time, without fail, no exceptions. You get where this is going. And yeah, personally, professionally, the things that I'm trying to go after from a monetary standpoint, I'm pursuing that as well. And you can add so much into this, let's say this podcast, this chapter, but really what I'm trying to share with you is that this podcast is about second chances. I've had second and third chances. And I want you to know something, that if you're down and out, and if you're in a position where you're starting to think, is it worth it? I don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. If you're feeling lonely, dark, sad, all those negative emotions that don't serve you in any way, shape, or form, well, now it's time to dig a little deep and realize the good things that are in your life. And if you don't have anything good going on in your life right now, now's a great time for you to look at the closest people that you possibly can and look at what's going on in their life and what's great in their life. Because what will happen is when you start to see some positivity in somebody else's life, you'll start to understand that this journey in your life ain't about you anymore. And maybe you're focusing just a little too much on your inner life, on your drama and chaos that's going on. And that's truly why you're depressed. And if you find yourself with nothing really to look forward to, you got to look at other people and realize, become part of a community, become that friend to somebody else with no expectation in return, and watch what happens. Put it out there, put that out into the universe and see what happens. But I'm nowhere near where I want to be. I haven't really won anything. But each day I get a reprieval from yesterday. I get a second chance to go after everything. Some days end in disappointment. Some days end and, I didn't nearly get done what I wanted to get done, but I tried. Some days I'm like, man, I didn't do anything that I was supposed to do today. And then I get another day to try it again and go after it. But I was given a second chance. After dealing with mental health issues, let's just call them emotional issues, because there's nothing wrong with my mental capability. Emotionally, I was broke. And those emotions, I decided to take actions. And I got into a place where I just didn't want to be around this place anymore. There's times when you're going to be in a relationship, you might not want to be in anymore, or a job that you don't want anymore. But just look around at the good things before you make a decision. You don't need to quit anything. What you need to do is you really need to show up and be the best version of yourself. And when you show up the best version of yourself at that time, however bad you might be, but if you show up at the best you can at that moment, you might be able to get a second chance at tomorrow. And when you're given a second chance and you get another second chance, and then somebody gives you out of the blue a second chance who says, I believe in you, I'm not going to fire you today. Somebody says to you that, we were thinking of firing you, but we gave you a second chance, and you did so well with the time and opportunity that we gave you that it worked out for everyone's benefit. And I think about this every day. I think about that I just stuck in there one more day. Today's the day I wasn't going to leave. Today's the day that I was going to try a little bit harder. Today's the day I just wasn't going to give up. Not today. I'm not quitting today. And by not quitting today, I was given a second chance. So I'm telling you to hold on there. Hold on. Hang in there. My relationship with my wife is wonderful. The communication's great. We fight. We have arguments. We laugh loud. We love each other. Things are great in our relationship. We're always honest, and we always communicate openly. Always. And it's not easy. But I'm able to call my wife and thank her for the time and the opportunity she's giving me for me to pursue the things in life that I need. And maybe you need to do that too. Call your significant other and let them know how much you appreciate the sacrifices that they've made so that you can become successful. Because it's not just you. There's other people that are involved. That time and commitment on her part has greatly helped our family grow while I'm trying to pursue many different objectives that I want to win at. So I guess what I'm saying is today you've got a second chance to live outside of your comfort zone and live on purpose. Thank somebody for giving you that second chance. Thank them and let them know that, hey, I'm going to do this. It's going to work out in the long run. And when it starts to happen, it's because of them. That's the ideal version of yourself. Thanks a lot so much for listening. I greatly appreciate all the listeners. We're hitting about the 15,000 mark, and I greatly appreciate that. Everybody that listens, thank you. It warms my heart to know that there might have been one person out there that said, you know what, today's the day I'm going to try and be a little bit better. Might one person be out there that says to themselves, I'm dealing with adversity, but Dan's asking me to hang on because he said tomorrow will be better. And maybe it is for you now. Maybe 6 months ago you realize that today is better than it was back 6 months ago. I'm just really grateful to have the time and the opportunity and the second chance to be able to do this podcast and talk to people about living in reality, getting that reality check, but more importantly, getting out of your comfort zone so you can really live on purpose.
Say goodbye.
Want more of the No Comfort Zone? You can follow Dan on Instagram and Twitter at NoComfortZone1.
Bye.
Or on the web at thenocomfortzone.com.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to the No Comfort Zone podcast.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.